3742. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Alhamdulillah. You sound very enthusiastic. That's very good, mashallah. It's good to hear. So I would like you to start with the Abuz and Tasmiyah. And I'm going to put this on here. You can start from this, please.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله. Should I continue? Yes, please.
Yes. Sorry, I just muted myself so that I can hear you better.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. رب زدني علما. Oh my Lord, increase me in knowledge. رب إني لما أنزلت إلي من خير فقير.
من خير فقير.
من خير فقير.
Good.
My Lord, I am in need of whatever good thou mayest send down to me.
And this one?
ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم.
Okay, well done. Let's find out. Is it possible to find out what the student will be reciting for us?
Yes, it will be Surah Al-Qadr.
Okay. Have you learned it? We learned
Yes.
it? Okay, good. So I'll be listening to that and I'll be writing that down. That you have, mashallah, finished memorizing all the surahs. Surah Al-Qadr. And you can start reciting when you're ready, okay?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إنا أنزلناه في ليلة القدر وما أدراك ما ليلة القدر. ليلة القدر خير من 1000 شهر. تنزل الملائكة والروح فيها بإذن ربهم من كل أمر. سلام هي حتى مطلع الفجر.
Okay, Jazakumullah. Now you have made some mistakes where it concerns the prolongation, as have many other students usually have made that too. So I want you to pay attention and I want you to repeat after me, okay? Okay, yes, can you still hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
إنا أنزلناه في ليلة القدر.
إنا أنزلناه في ليلة القدر
وما أدراك ما ليلة القدر.
وما أدراك ما ليلة القدر.
ليلة القدر ليلة القدر خير من 1000 شهر.
ليلة القدر خير من 1000 شهر.
There is a meme with a shadda on top. So you have to prolong the sound for 2 seconds. خير من.
خير من.
Okay. تنزل الملائكة والروح فيها.
تنزل الملائكة والروح فيها.
Okay, there's a there's a mad sarira here on top of the lam and a vertical fatha. So this needs to be prolonged about four seconds. Okay.
Okay.
So can you read this again?
تنزل الملائكة والروح فيها.
تنزل الملائكة والروح فيها بإذن ربهم.
تنزل الملائكة والروح فيها بإذن ربهم.
Okay, this is also prolonged 2 seconds. والروح.
والروح.
Okay, and here you make it sound like there's a kalkala letter. You say bi'idhni, but don't make this jumping sound over here because dhal is not one of the kalkala letters. So we don't we don't say it with a jumping sound, okay? So we just say it in a normal way. Fiha bi'idhni rabbihim.
From where?
From here.
فيها بإذن ربهم.
من كل أمر.
من كل أمر.
سلام هي حتى مطلع الفجر.
سلام هي حتى مطلع الفجر.
Okay, good. That was much better, mashallah. Something that we need to know, everybody that, all the students, we need to remember is this sign, this sign. So when you see these signs, they usually come one after the other. I'm not sure why I can't highlight this one. Well, just imagine that I've highlighted it. So when you see that these signs, they usually come in a pair, in a bit of a distance. And Hafiz Sahab has taught us that you have to stop at either one of them, but you have to make a stop. So if you stop at the first one, then you carry on with the next one. If you carry on with this sign at the first 3 dot sign, then you have to make a stop at the second one here. So we said Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, min kulli amr, and then we carried on salamun here. But if we carried on, then we would stop here. So we would say min kulli amrin salam. Okay, so it's just up to the reader. You can either stop here or you can stop here, but you have to stop at one of them. So that's just something that's good to know. That was much better, mashallah. You have learned the whole thing and you have made these mistakes that you have rectified now. So I'll note that down and just remember this when you revise it again, that you take note of the things that I've told you, okay? Just a moment, let me write this down. Okay, so Jazakumullah to the student. Now can we have another student, please?
N8330.
N8330. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. How are you?
Good.
Okay, that's good to hear. Now, I would like you to actually, before you read anything, I would like you to read the class etiquettes because we haven't had them today. So start with these, please.
Okay. Before the class, you have to perform wudu and cover your head. If you're a boy, then with a topi, then
if you're a girl, then with a dupatta, and you should revise your lesson, and you should be sitting with an adult in a quiet room with your audio and video off, and you should have logged in with a correct ID.
Excellent. And during the lesson?
And during the lesson, you should listen attentively to the class, recite verses along online recitation, and do not raise hand unless requested.
Very good. And what about after the lesson?
And after the lesson, you should revise your lesson and complete your assigned homework.
Okay, well done. And what's the reminder at the bottom?
These classes are additional support to learning. They are not a replacement to one-to-one for one-to-one learning at home.
Okay, good. Well done, mashallah. Okay, so what's the student going to recite for us?
Surah Al-Qadr.
Have you learned Surah Al-Qadr?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Excellent. Right, okay, so I'm going to remove the highlighting and you can start with the avos and then I'll put the title page on, okay?
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إنا أنزلناه في ليلة القدر وما أدراك ما ليلة القدر ليلة القدر خير من ألف شهر تنزل الملائكة والروح فيها بإذن ربهم من كل أمر سلام هي حتى مطلع الفجر.
Okay, mashallah, that was really good actually. Small minor mistakes. There's a noon with a shadda, so you will prolong the sound for 2 seconds in, and then after that you will prolong it for about 4 seconds again because there is a mad salida. In roughly, okay. And what else was there? I can't remember if you did this, but there is a meme with a sukoon, with the shadda. So you do make the nasal sound for this as well. Khairum min. Can you say it?
Yeah, خير من.
Good. And what else did you do? Okay. I think you said, yeah. I think you made a pause here. Is that correct, or did you carry on?
I think.
Did you carry on?
No. Wait, I think I did.
Yeah, I think you did, but it sounded like you were not carrying on. The reason is, if you make a pause here, which you're allowed to because the little jeem means jais, you're allowed to stop. If you stop, then it shouldn't be like if you just read it in a normal way. بِإِذْنِ رَبِّهِمْ. That's it. No prolongation of the meme. However, if you decide to carry on up to here, then there is one meme and there is another meme, one after the other. So this sort of turns into a double meme, if you wish, or a meme with the shadda. So you have to say it with a little bit more, maybe force, and a little bit more of the nasal sound. بِإِذْنِ رَبِّهِمْ مِنْ. Okay?
Okay.
بِإِذْنِ رَبِّهِمْ مِنْ كُلِّ أَمْرٍ. Can you say it?
بإذن ربهم من كل أمر.
Yeah, but don't make the small stop here. رَبِّهِمْ, you don't make a small stop. You carry it straight over to this meme. بِإِذْنِ رَبِّهِمْ مِنْ كُلِّ أَمْرٍ.
بإذن ربهم من كل أمر.
Okay, now you don't say Amr. I know it's a bit difficult to say this. You don't say Amr because then that would mean there is a fatha on top. You just say Amr. Okay, good. And can you just read this last one as well?
Salamun hiya hatta matla'il fajr.
Okay.
Fajr.
Yeah, exactly. You just corrected it yourself. It's not fajr, it's fajr. And this one is a kalkala letter, as is this one as well, jim and ta, with a sukoon both. So we make a bit of a jumping sound. هي حتى مطلع الفجر.
Hiya hatta matla'il fajr.
مطلع الفجر.
Matla'il fajr.
Okay, and once again, مطلع الفجر.
Matla'il fajr.
Okay, that was much better. Well done. Let me make a note of this. Okay, well done. Jazakumullah. Now, can we have another student?
A738.
A7338. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. A7338. If you can hear me, can you just respond? No reply.
We'll move on to A7347.
A7347. Yes. Assalamu alaikum. A7347. Are they unmuted or?
I am trying, however, it doesn't seem to. Oh,
Assalamu alaikum.
Oh, okay. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Is your ID A7347?
Yeah,
Okay, good. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm good. So is the student going to recite the same surah?
no.
No. Do you know what he is going to recite or what he recited last time?
So Surah Shams, verse 9. I also have Surah Duha from verse 12.
So surah, sorry, just let me make this smaller. So Surah Al-Duha, he did up to 12. Is that right?
Yeah.
So that means he's done the whole surah because it's got 12 ayat. And Surah Shams, up to where did he do it?
I've never done Surah Shams. I don't know it.
You didn't do it?
No, I've never done Surah Shams.
Have you learned it?
No.
How come you haven't learned it? Is it a bit too long, or what's the issue?
Nothing.
Did you forget about it, or why did you not start learning it?
And I just forgot to do that one.
Okay, all right. So you make sure that you do this one. So what have you learned since the last time you were on the mic? Have you learned any new surah?
No.
Okay, so you have to try and learn another surah. You have to make sure you learn this one. Mashallah, you're young, your mind is fresh, your brain is healthy. So inshallah, you should be able to memorize this fairly quickly. And seeing as it's only just like next week left, you might want to start doing this sooner rather than later, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. What about another student?
A7326.
A7326. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Nobody wants to speak to me today. A7326, are you there? I'm not going to bite. Is she unmuted?
The mute option.
Is the mute button playing up again?
We'll pick another student. N8334.
I'm sorry?
N8334.
Oh, I see. So N8334. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Okay, alhamdulillah. I can hear you nice and clearly. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, that's lovely. So what is this young lady going to recite for us?
Surah Al-Ghashiyah.
Did you learn Surah Ghashiyah?
Yes.
Okay, that's very good. Let's find it on here. Okay, so you've learned all of it?
No.
Half of it, roughly?
Up till verse 14.
Okay, that's fine. She hasn't done any of this before, has she?
No.
Okay, that's fine. So I'm just making a note of this. Okay.
Up to verse number 10, she recite already.
Oh, she recited up to verse 10. Okay,
Yeah.
so you've learned 4 more. Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. So that's fine. It can happen that we sometimes don't see the right line of the student. That's not a problem. So you can start with A'udhu Billahi, okay?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم هل أتاك حديث الغاشية وجوه يومئذ خاشية عاملة ناصبة تصلى نارا حامية تسقى من عين آنية ليس لهم طعام إلا من ضريع لا يسمن ولا يغني من جوع وجوه يومئذ ناعمة لسعيها راضية
في
جنة
عالية
في جنة عالية
لا تسمع
لا تسمع فيها جارية
لاغية
لاغية فيها عين جارية فيها سرر مرفوعة. That's all I know.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so you have recited, where's my pen gone? From what, verse 1 up to 13, I think. And you have made some mistakes that I would like to go through with you. You have made, so first of all, at the end there's a da marbuta, this one, that turns into a ha when we make a pause.
Okay.
هل أتاك حديث الغاشية. Okay, can you
Yeah.
say?
هل أتاك حديث الغاشية.
Good, well done. Then this one will be prolonged because of the alif and the fatha. عاملة ناصبة.
عاملة ناصبة.
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 Okay, and the same, this one will be prolonged as well because of the sign, vertical fatha.
Okay.
And this noon will be prolonged because of the alif. This will be prolonged because of the alif. This will be prolonged because of the alif. Sorry, this won't be prolonged because it's a tanween. It's not a fatha, it's a tanween. But this will be prolonged. Tasla naran hamiyah.
تسلى نارا حامية.
Well done. What else was there? There were a few mistakes. Let me have a look. Can you just read this verse? Sorry, I can't. I don't know why it's not highlighting properly. Let me try this one more time. Okay, this one.
ليس لهم طعام إلا من ضريع.
Okay, so there's an ayn at the end, and this will be pronounced still, even though it turns into a sukoon at the sign that it has if you make a stop. So it should still be sort of audible. We should still be able to hear the ayn even if we stop. ليس لهم طعام إلا من ضريع.
ليس لهم طعام إلا من ضريع.
إلا من ضريع.
إلا من ضريع.
Okay, that was good. And there was one Hamza in verse 5, I think. No, where is it? Sorry. Wait, okay, so this alif is I think you pronounced it like an ain. Maybe your version has a hamza here, because hamza and alif make the same sound. So maybe you confused it for an ain, but this is an ain, and this small one is a hamza right here. So we have to make a hamza or alif sound. They're both the same sound. Okay, so sorry. تسقى من عين آنية.
تسقى من عين آنية.
Good. And so that one we did. This one again with the ayn in the end. من جوع.
من جوع.
Good. And this one we have to prolong. وجوه يومئذ ناعمة.
وجوه يومئذ ناعمة.
وجوه يومئذ ناعمة.
وجوه يومئذ ناعمة.
Okay, good. And I think you said you didn't say the ya properly when you were reading. I remember now. It's yauma. Okay, not yoma. Wujuhun yauma.
وجوه يوم وجوه يومئذ ناعمة.
Okay, well done. That was really good. And I think maybe that was it. Yeah. And, yeah. I think you did up to here. Let me have a look. Sorry, you did up to here. Okay. So I think that was much better now that you've recited this, looking at it. So make sure that you take this on board, and you don't read it the wrong way, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so you have not memorized half, a little less than half. So I'm just writing this down for my record. Have you learned anything else apart from this?
No.
Okay. So I think we're going to mute you now. And before we choose another student, I was going to start the breakout room. And I'm going to actually want to start it now because I should have started it a little while ago. So just a moment. Okay, so where is it? I chose a few students, but I'm just going to put some more in the breakout room. If you just bear with me a moment, then I can quickly try and do that. Okay, so N8329, N8329, there you are. And who else? 8351, there. And maybe one more. Okay, there. And the teacher as well. Just a moment to make sure that I put the right teacher in the breakout room. Okay. So when you receive the invitation, please accept it. I've sent the invitation out, and the rest of you will stay here with me, and we're going to carry on the revision and listening to your recitation. So we'll just give them a moment to leave, and I'll finish writing my note. Okay, so can we have another student? So only raise your hand if it's something urgent. Don't raise your hand for other things. So can we have another student, please?
A7330.
Sorry, what was it?
A730.
A7330. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. A7330. Are you there? If you can hear me, can you reply? Okay, seems like nobody wants to talk to us today. Can we have another student, please?
Of course. A7.
Is it maybe, are there any Nasirat that we could have? We haven't had that many Nasirat.
I tried to alternate, but yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm.
N8342. Let's see who is here.
Sorry.
342.
Assalamu alaikum. N8342. N8342. Assalamu alaikum. Can you talk to me, please? I know you can hear me. Can you say something if you can hear me? Say Islam. Okay, so no reply, sadly. So we should try another student then.
N8348.
N8348. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Okay, Jazakallah for your reply. Finally, a voice. How are you doing? Are you okay?
Alhamdulillah, how are you?
Alhamdulillah. How's your revision going?
It's going good.
Lovely. And what will she be reciting for us?
So I have here on my notes, Surah Allah. He was recited up to verse 9, and then Surah Ghasiyah. She was recited up until verse 5.
Okay, so have you, Surah Al-A'la, what was it, up to where?
Verse 9.
Verse 9. Have you learned any more after that?
Yes, I've learned a bit more.
Okay, so how about we listen to that now? So you recited up to here, and I'll just make this a bit smaller, then we can see more. So yeah, so you start when you're ready, okay?
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم سبح اسم ربك الأعلى الذي خلق فسوى والذي قدر فهدى والذي أخرج المرعى فجعله غثاء أحوى سنقرئك فلا تنسى إلا ما شاء الله إنه يعلم الجهر وما يخفى إنه يعلم الجهر وما يخفى ونيسرك لليسرى ونيسرك لليسرى فذكر إن نفعت الذكرى
فذكر إن نفعت الذكرى
فذكر إن نفعت الذكرى ذكرى
Okay, سيذكر
من يخشى. That's all I know up to now.
Okay, I think that was really good. I'm sorry if I hope I didn't disturb you when I was interrupting you, but I thought that it was really good and I didn't want to I wanted to just quickly tell you how to do it right. So I hope that's okay. So you did up to one. Did you say sorry, nothing. Did you do
I did up to سيذكر من يخشى.
okay, yeah. Fine. So you did up to here. That's good, mashallah. You have, I think you have made some, it was really good, but you have made some pronunciation errors. Like you have mixed up the qaf, thick letter, and the kaf, which is not a thick letter, like this one. Sometimes it sounded like the kaf was being pronounced like a qaf. So remember that this is a kaf, it's thin and it makes a thin sound. This is round and it makes a thick sound.
Okay.
فذكر, not فذكر. فذكر.
Okay.
Can you say it?
Which one?
This one, the highlighted one. فذكر.
فذكر.
Okay, good. And just a second. I think the other things I've just told you as you were reading. So I hope you're going to remember what those were. And you've learned 2 more ayats, right? I think you did up to 9 before.
Yes.
Okay. So have you learned any of the other surahs or more of them?
I think I've learned a bit more of Surah Ghashiyah.
How much did you do last time? We know.
Think about verse 5.
Okay. So first of all, let me note down that you've done this. So that was up to verse 11, Surah Al-A'la. Okay, so is it possible to find out how much she's done from Surah Al-Ghashiyah?
Yes, it was up to verse 5.
Up to verse 5. And you've learned more from that?
Yes.
Okay, so you can start when you're ready.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم هل أتاك حديث الغاشية وجوه يومئذ خاشعة عاملة ناصبة تصلى نارا حامية تسقى من عين آنية ليس لهم طعام إلا من ضريع.
لا you
That's fair.
you don't know more? The last verse?
No.
Okay. Right. So let me write this down. So you have okay. So this is a little bit longer, and you have done up to sorry, ليس لهم. I think you did right up to here.
Yes.
Okay, so that's the last verse on this page. I think that was good, but again, this kaf sounded like fa, so it's a kaf. هل أتاك.
هل أتاك.
Okay, and this sorry, why was it? I'm not sure, but I think this sounded a bit like an ain, so we just make sure it sounds like a hamza or like an alif. وجوه يومئذ خاشعة.
وجوه يومئذ خاشعة.
Good. And another thing is, there was a sword that you pronounce like a sin. There are many letters that sound similar but not exactly the same. So make sure that the sword you make sort of a round mouth. And for the sin you make it sound like a sharp S. Tusqa, tasla. Can you say it?
تصلى تسقى.
That was okay. I think that was really good, mashallah. So make sure that you learn the rest of it as well. You've got quite a bit to go. So I'm going to write down that you've done up to here, right? So that makes 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, good. Jazakumullah. Can we have another student, please?
A7326.
A7326. Assalamu alaikum. A7326. Are you one of our no reply candidates? So no reply, unfortunately.
Let's go for A7310.
So I think somebody was maybe practicing, or make sure that you listen to the class. You can practice after the class on your own. So should we try the student one more time? Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. So is it A7310?
Yeah.
Okay, A73. No, sorry, A7310. Okay, good. So do we know what the student has recited last time?
I read to you about 2 weeks ago, and I read everything to you.
Oh yes, you did. Yeah, I remember. That was a really good tilawat, mashallah. So maybe we can. So what I'll do is I'll just listen to you at random, and I want I'll be sort of choosing different places, and then you just recite from there. Okay. So
Okay.
we're going to start with Surah Al-A'la. If it's possible, turn away from the screen so that I can see what I'm choosing.
Okay.
I'm just going to have to trust you on that one. So we're going to start with Surah Al-A'la. Start from, let's say, إِلَّا مَا شَاءَ اللَّهُ.
إلا ما أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إلا ما شاء الله إنه يعلم الجهر وما يخفى.
Stop. You can look at the screen. There is a vertical, an inverted dhamma here. So you prolong it for 2 seconds. You said innahu. Innahu.
Can I start again?
Yeah, but look away, please.
إلا ما شاء الله إنه يعلم الجهر وما يخفى.
No. You did the same mistake again. Innahu.
إنه يعلم الجهر وما يخفى ونيسرك لليسرى فذكر إن نفعت الذكرى.
Okay, that was really good. Mashallah. Well done. The next one, we're going to do Surah Ghashiyah, and I want you to recite, turn away, please. I want you to recite from, let's have a look. وَنَمَارِقُ مَصْفُوفَةٌ.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ونمارك مصفوفة وزرابي مبثوثة أفلا ينظرون إلى الإبل كيف خلقت وإلى السماء كيف رفعت وإلى الجبال كيف نصبت وإلى الأرض كيف سطحت فذكر إنما أنت مذكر.
Okay, good. This, you can look. This noon with the shadda, this will be prolonged for 2 seconds. Innama. Can you read this up to here only?
إنما أنت مذكر.
Okay, good. Next one will be Surah Shams, and I want you to recite from وَقَدْ خَابَ مَنْ دَسَّاهَا.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وقد خاب من دساها كذبت ثمود بطغواها إذ انبعث أشقاها فقال لهم رسول الله ناقة الله وسقياها فكذبوه فعقروها فدمدم عليهم ربهم بذنبهم فسواها ولا يخاف عقباها.
Mashallah, excellent. That was really good. You sound like a hafiz, and I think you're probably ready to start leading some maybe Taraweeh prayers in your area. Let's have a look. Can you do from Surah Al-Duha, read from وَلَسَوْفَ يُعْطِيكَ.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ولو سوف يؤتيك ربك فتردى ألم يجدك يتيما فعابا ووجدك ذالا فهدى
Okay, good. And Surah Al-Inshirah, I want you to read from فَإِنَّ مَعَ الْعُسْرِ يُسْرًا.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا فإذا فرغت فانصب وإلى ربك فارغب.
And Surah Teen, I want you to read from ثُمَّ رَدَدْنَاهُ.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ثم رددناه أسفل سافلين إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات فلهم أجر غير ممنون فما يكذبك بعد بالدين أليس الله بأحكم الحاكمين.
You made a mistake here. You said أَلَيْسَ اللَّهُمْ, I think. Did you say
No.
that?
No.
Okay, right. So it sounded like you said home. So that was really good, mashallah. And Al-Qadr, can you read from Tanazzalul Malaikatu?
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم تنزل الملائكة والروح فيها بإذن ربهم من كل أمر سلام هي حتى مطلع الفجر.
Here, not here. Here حتى مطلع الفجر.
هي حتى مطلع الفجر.
مطلع الفجر.
مطلع الفجر.
Okay, good. Well done. And yeah, that's it. Mashallah, that was really good. Before somebody feels disappointed that I haven't given enough the same amount of time to another student, just be assured that I'm not preferring one student over another, but actually the student has memorized all of the surahs that were in the syllabus, and has already recited them about 1 or 2 weeks ago. And this was only to see that he still remembers them, because I've been asking from the middle. That's why the screen was there for this student, and for the others it wasn't. So Jazakallah for that. I've noticed that when you read, you tend to read it in a fast way. Maybe you are trying to read it in the way that the people do it that read the namaz or the during Ramzan, read it fast, but you tend to make small mistakes when you do too fast. So try not to do that, because then it won't be as good as it can be. So Jazakumullah. So can we have another student, please? Wish you all the best as well.
N8339.
N8339. Assalamu alaikum. N8339. There was a lot of background noise, so we've muted you now. Maybe we can choose another student or give this student another go. It's up to you.
So N8339, if you could turn off your background
Noise. Assalamu alaikum. N8339. Is the mic playing up again?
Yeah. Let's choose a different student.
Yeah.
Let's see. N8329.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. N8329. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. So what did you recite last time?
So she has, I believe, completed the syllabus.
Oh, mashallah. Okay. So have you have learned all of the surahs in the syllabus?
Yeah.
Okay, mashallah. That's excellent. And she has already recited them to a teacher?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. So I would like to do the same with you as well. I would like you to just read to me from just in between. And not look at the screen, and I'm going to have to trust you that you won't look, okay? Can you do that for me? Okay. So I think because we don't have that much time, we might not be able to go through all of the surahs again a second time. So I'll just choose a few of the longer surahs and see if you can recite from the middle as well. So we'll start with Surah Al-A'la. Can you recite from وَنُيَسِّرُكَ?
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ونيسرك لليسرى فذكر إن نفعت الذكرى سيذكر من يخشى ويتجنبها الأشقى
Okay, good. The next one, I want to ask you to read Surah Al-Ghashiyah from verse, but don't look. وأكواب موضوعة.
Okay. وأكواب موضوعة.
Always start with Bismillah.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وأكواب موضوعة ونمارق مصفوفة وزرابي مبثوثة. أفلا ينظرون أفلا ينظرون إلى الإبل كيف خلقت.
Yeah. أفلا ينظرون إلى الإبل.
فلا
أفلا.
أفلا ينظرون إلى الإبل كيف خلقت.
Don't prolong the E. It's just 1 second. Don't say ilal. Ilal ibili.
إلى الإبل.
Good. Well done. And the next one, I want you to start reading from. Start reciting from. فألهمها. فألهمها فجورها.
فألهمها فجورها وتقواها. قد أفلح من تزكى.
ما زكاها.
قد أفلح من زكاها وقد خاب من دساها. كذبت ثمود بطغواها.
MashaAllah, well done. And I want you to read ووجدك ضالا.
ووجدك ضالا فهدى.
Okay. Sorry, no, you carry on.
ووجدك عائلا فأغنى. فأما اليتيم فلا تقهر. وأما السائل فلا تنهر. وأما بنعمة ربك فحدث.
وأما
بنعمة ربك فحدث.
Okay, good. That's very good. I think we have actually now come to 8 o'clock, and please nobody leave the room unless I say that the teaching has ended. So Jazakumullah, that was good. I think it's beneficial for you if you maybe you can ask your parents to record, or all of the students could do this, record it on a loop, and you can just listen to it like as you're just having like a quiet time or something in your room. You can do it then. So I can see that a lot of people are raising their hands. Jazakumullah to you. A lot of people are raising their hands. I'm not sure what the emergency is. If N8311 can change the name to what it's supposed to be, then she can read the ending prayer. And the homework is the last surah, chapter 97, Surah Al-Qadr. To memorize it with correct pronunciation, please. Can we have the student, where's she gone now? Was it N8? Sorry, I don't remember what number, what.
Yeah, N8311.
Okay, N8311, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Okay, can you read the ending prayer for us, please? Maybe just this one because we've gone over time.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم.
Jazakumullah. And what's the translation?
Oh Allah, accept this effort and service from us, for you are the most hearing, the most knowing.
Jazakumullah. That's very good. Well done. It was obviously, I always enjoy having this class, And Jazakumullah for listening. And next Monday, sadly, will be my last class with you for this term. And then maybe I'll speak to some of you again in the next term. So one student is still raising their hand. I'm going to just listen to what they have to say. Assalamu alaikum. Is there something that's of urgency? No, I can't. I'm not able to unmute you for some reason. So if there's a matter of great urgency, you can write to the email address that we always show you. It's the one that we always show in the class etiquettes, this one, and you should probably have this. So if there's something really, really pressing, then you can write to us on there, and inshallah we'll know what we'll be able to respond. So inshallah, speak to you next Monday, and wish you all the best with your studies and your Quran lesson. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Teaching has ended.